Alright. It's time for the reunion, so let's just get to it. I want to know what's happening. Headphones in a dark environment. Not so dark, but it is an environment. It is mine. For 3 days, you must wait. Alone amongst these dead stones. Only then would you be ready. To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. The hell's Mr. Ashdown? The last door. Alright, so on to the next, right? Oh, that's an impressive pendulum. I think I can remember. Who am I? It's Terrible Screech. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Man, I don't know if none of y'all can be forgiven for what y'all been doing. Oh, that does not sound good. You found some water, I think. They found me on the beach, unconscious, clutching a piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When I last woke, a letter waited on my table. Oh, so Wakefield did survive. My brother just did the ultimate Cthulhu thing. Run for your life. Lieber Wakefield. I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will return the information crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you have demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors are unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult task you lie ahead. I implore you to persevere, now that we are so close to finding the answer. You don't want the answers! I'm telling you people, you don't want them! The professor's documents are filled with references to a darker legend. A Chronomedion, an ancient sanctuary on the Isles of Elismore. The exact location of the Chronomedion has been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous. The man was fucking with fear. Like, he was literally trying to scare a man into seeing beyond the veil. I don't think that had anything to do with anything he did wrong, other than the experiment. You must find this place, my friend. I do not need to remind you to exercise the utmost discretion, as I have complete trust in you. What the fuck did I get myself involved in? Always your friend, Johann Kaufman. And I can stop using that stupid voice. Okay, let's see. With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost. My life suddenly devoid of meaning. What was he, a lover? Not that I have a problem with that, but still. Because although my friend's letter had been to a person that no longer existed. Well, they did say once you see beyond, you can't come back. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count time, but the day I came to realize that there was no other option. Going to my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah DeWitt. Or you could stop and save yourself, wherever he was. I could see the island in the distance, Elismore. Season 2, Episode 3, The Reunion. And here we are, Island of Elismore. Thank you very much. Elismore. According to Kaufman's letters, the legendary comedian can be found here. Kaufman emphasized I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwrights are watching. Yes, they most definitely are watching, because they've been watching you this whole time. In fact, for all we know, this is just an elaborate trap. Good evening. Visiting? I hope you enjoy your stay. Good evening, my name is Wakefield. I've just arrived in the village. You ought to speak with Lord Donnan, then. I beg your pardon? Lord Donnan. You should see him. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to Elismore. Excuse me. Visitors most welcome in Elismore. Yes, they are. The door is locked. What is this place? Wisdom of Silence. An abandoned wheel, a peculiar cog is attached to it. Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it's part of a complex industrial mechanism. but someone tried to fit it crudely on a broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? Fine now. And they told me I should go talk to somebody. When there's an open and lit and there's a light on. Hello, Moto. Open the door. Okay, fine. Excuse me, are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Dunn. Lord Dunn? Our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield. It is custom in Ellis Moor to welcome strangers with hospitality. I would be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me and my manor for dinner. And an amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Dunn. Sure, why not? There's nothing odd about this. The door is locked. The gate is locked. Alright, well, let's figure out how the hell to get out of this place. We can go that way. There we go. To Dunnan Manor. Well, Dr. Wakefield, are you here on holiday then? Yes, indeed. I have come to enjoy rest somewhere far from the stress of city life. I see. Well, if it's distractions you come looking for, you've chosen the right time of year to do for it. These days we celebrate a special tradition of our kin. Something unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion. I call it the Wicker Man. Fascinating. May I ask what it entails? According to tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellis Moor. We wear costumes and masks, so the spirits will not recognize us and take us targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place too, but I would not bore you with the details. You should have an occasion to see it for yourself. You don't say. And our mosaic adorns the floor. Yeah, I'm totally about to be Wicker Man. There are 2 engraved panels on the wall. They appear to be ancient, but I cannot decipher the meaning. Wicker Man. If they start singing, run. A large statue of a person, so eroded by the passage of time, it's difficult to tell any specific details. Okay, well, I've looked around now. An exotic blend of black teas. The engraved panel. These panels on the wall represent a classical theme, and I seem to place it myself. They're panels from the first king of Ellis Moor. In the days of the Druids, we worshipped the great god Lugh, and our kings did right by those beliefs. Well, I cannot help noticing this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Yes, it is. Although some historians might disagree, we believe the manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, a double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. Interesting. Statue. The statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? It's Lune. I'm not gonna try to say that. The High King of our Miss. Well, you seem to be knowledgeable about Ellis Moor's folklore. I should very much like to learn the island's history in more detail. It is true that we in Ellis Moor cleave to the ancient traditions. We have not lost touch like those of the mainland, but I am no expert. If you are really interested, you should talk to Mrs. Foster.
Please forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Baker? If I say no, or are you going to stake me? Considering the stupidity that this guy has been enduring, I'm gonna say no, he's not religious. No, I do not. You seem so certain. Why am I, I'd ask? Well, I am a man of science. My only faith is that I believe that all phenomena can be explained through rational inquiry. Everything else, oh, you know what? Yes, this is the answer that makes the most sense to him, considering all the stupid things he's done trying to find this one patient that is clearly not meant to be found. Everything else is mere superstition, a result of a fear of the unknown. I see. Let us take a walk by the lake. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk. Better for it. It's gonna push you in, bro. The marsh in this valley is for simpletons, and a whale. The marsh in this valley for simpletons is a wellspring full of frightful tales. The educated amongst us enjoy the tales as little more than distraction, knowing us safe for those from those visions. We know that these stories need be nothing but superstition, but how can we be so sure that the dense mist emanating from stagnant water, we may not find passage to the other world? What if the wails that drift from the reeds, dark nights, are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? Why are we being so pessimistic all of a sudden? They're totally gonna Wickerman you. Many gods that men worship from millennia now lie buried on common graves of oblivion. In Ellismore, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do. Instead of going ahead and gutting you now, we wait 3 days and we can show you a fantastic show first. But they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. You don't say, buddy. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak to Miss Foster. She is something of an expert on Ellismore's history. She can often be found working late at the school, building right across the quarry. Thanks. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Goodbye. Farewell, Dr. Bayfield. I promise that we will kill you for most pleasing. It has been a pleasure, Lord Donovan. Okay, so we're just gonna have a little look-see around. Oh wait, I didn't even look at this. What is this? An old barrel lies stranded on the sword, sealed, paint used on it to its label, contents peeled off long ago. Huh. Well, it's not like there's a dead body in there or anything. I hope. I clicked off the page, damn it. I did it again. That is a problem with having two screens. Sometimes you click off on one. Why does it keep doing that? Hello? Excuse me? Hello, my name is Wakefield. Hi. What are you drawing? It's a symbol, not a drawing. A symbol? What does it mean? It's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers. We are not allowed to say its name out loud. The marsh dwellers? Who are they? They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says they're real bad people. Never see them, but you hear them in the reeds, and they try to take you in with them. That's why we can't come here alone. We always have to. He always has to take someone with us. I must go now. Goodbye. Farewell. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys don't go anywhere alone, but you just let this guy roam around by himself. That's a mighty big hole. A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous chilling draft issues from within and sends shivers down my spine. It makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to another world. This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient city. Remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Hopefully a sun god. That's done there. Just gonna go back. Is that island in the shape of a donut? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to check that out. Actually, maybe I should cut this. I forgot my niece is here and she's draining my bandwidth. It's been doing alright. It hadn't dropped that badly. Yeah, that's definitely shape of a slightly misshapen donut. Or maybe I'm just hungry. There's always the chance of that. That's not where I need to go. Well, this is open. Let's check this out. A small mausoleum. The door is small slot. I might be able to peer through it. Well, then look through it. You're an idiot. Inside the candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. Also, someone whispering. I'm not sure that's a statue. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. Is it so terrible and terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods? Yes. The other gods! How can we live only by faith? I'm falling into the sky! No, shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue. Not faith nor whatever was said, because I was disturbed by that misspelling. No, man cannot face death believing there's nothing on the other side. Actually, man can. Several men do. Yes, you're right. Now I understand. Well, that was, something. The epitaph written on the gravestone is written in Gaelic. Shadows cast by the lanterns make only the characters more mysterious. Only making the characters more mysterious. A man, his face hidden by a wolf mask, stands in the middle. There's something familiar about him. A man hides his face behind a fox mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others. A mute prayer I cannot quite make out. Oh Lord, let this idiot hang around our town long enough for us to sacrifice him to our gods. A woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She's murmuring something in unison with the others. A muted prayer, but I can't quite make it out. I believe they were burying mirrors in the hole. What a peculiar tradition. Let me guess, you're gonna be Captain Nosy and go dig it up later. Oh, is this what I was looking for? A paper with black circles painted on it. Hopefully, it's not dropping terribly. Some kind of worm drive inside. What? The remains of an insect and some drawings engraved on the desk. I will take the drive with me. It may prove useful. Sure, why not? Just take shit from a kid's desk. A shelf of handmade books. Excuse me, with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites. Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I'm a busy woman, as you can see. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I have come to Ellismore to rest for a while. Lord Dunnan said that I might be able to find you here. Have you met Lord Dunnan? It's been so long since I've seen him here in the village. I hope he's well. Welcome to Ellismore. I'm not even gonna try to stuff. Sid Mille, I don't speak Gaelic because I'm assuming that's what it is. So you have not seen Lord Dunnan lately? As far as I know, no one has seen him since, well, a few weeks. Now that the festival has started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village. Something happened a few weeks ago? Oh, sure, it was only terrible. Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since. Good Lord, and you say he has not been found yet? How is it possible? We all searched the island, but no, he's nowhere to be found. What can you tell me about Kieran's disappearance? Just that he was a restless child who loved to explore the deserted areas. You must learn more from his classmates. His desk was in the back corner. Okay. What can you tell me about this curious festival? Well, it takes place at the conservatory. A constellation reunion is visible in the sky. On those nights, dark things and spirits ride the winds and travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset, the villagers don masks. They do so in order so that the spirits will not know them or carry them away to the depths of their underground caves. There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Well, was that part of the festival? Yes, it's one of the first rites at the reunion. And a very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come. But this is not enough, since the mirrors they have looked into while changing into their new identities, they bury them near the old Fyrnog. The roots of the tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so it keeps the witness mirrors safe. Lord Dunnan said you were an expert on the island's folklore. He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in Ellismore longer than most. And I've had my fair share of stories from the other side and its people. Okay, well, might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? Yes, of course. You know the meaning of the word chronodian? Yes, it's a very unusual word. Very much indeed. The Chronodian is a sanctuary of the Crooked One. It's a cursed place, a dwelling of the devil. I recall it from tales that I heard from a child. Of course, only our elders made up those tales to scare us to protect us from harm. Would you mind telling me the story of the Chronodian? All right. There's a hole in the ground up on the hill not too far from the village. A hole so dark and deep that you cannot see the end. Folk around here believe that There lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the crooked one. Long ago our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in hopes of placating the crooked one's hunger. Although tradition has not been practiced for some time, so it would be perhaps best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that the last pair of the Lanced One once defied the crooked one by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that the being from the other side detests iron, so the cursing and the shouting and the young Lassian received was no immediate answer. But a few nights later, the Lassian house was consumed by a horrible blaze, putting an end to the whole family. Oh, that's nice. I must leave now. It's been a pleasure. The pleasure was mine. Do enjoy your time on Ellismore. They all dance around the burrow. They all dance around the burrow. Around the burrow they're singing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get close. Don't get closer, or else they'll pull you in. Oh, don't mind. Oh, that's how I get through that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go back. And we will go back through here. I already been in Kieran's desk, so. Oh, trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing like this one. A child's drawing. It seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. Huh. An empty doghouse. The thing has slept here in many years. An old rowboat filled words. An old rowboat filled with stale water. Looked like there was something inside of it too. An old worn-out umbrella. It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it. Cool. Let's open that up. Not going out yet. Just looking around. Okay, nowhere to go, so we'll go through here now. All the villagers are gone. Well, yeah, they're all wearing masks, you dingus. So I got an umbrella drawing, a screw, cog. Yeah, well, I can't do anything with that yet. Where do we go? Let's go down this way. Oh my. A bottle floating on the water. It's caught in the seaweed. I think I could reach out if there was something inside. Rolled up papers inside the bottle. God remains silent as the fog settles. May look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with the fiery crown. Huh. Well, that's odd. I got a bottle. I found a note. And all this matters somehow. No, broke a fence. Did you know Kyrian? Were you Kyrian's friend? He was nice, but he. Oh wait, I was. He was nice, but he didn't want to play much. He was mostly going to the hills by himself. Is Kyrian not afraid of, not scared of the Marstrollas? No, he said he had seen them, and they were not as scary as Aunt says. I think that's just why they took him. You think the Marstrollas took him? Yes, for sure. Before he disappeared, he said he found a treasure, a disc with a beautiful drawing. He took it from the old house in the hills. Maybe the Marstrollas wanted it. Okay. Okay, so he took something from something. Something from something. That was really productive talking for me, wasn't it? What about you? Still don't talk? No, you don't talk. Alright, so I'm dealing with a regular old Jay and Silent Bob right there too. Pardon me. The fatigue is real. The statue appears to be very old. Its appearance suggests that it could date back to ancient Rome. Let's have a little look-see around. The noise of the swing gently moving in the wind is the only thing that breaks the silence. It's a safety bicycle. I still don't understand how it managed to keep its balance. Such small wheels. Okay, let's see. Kyrian's playroom. Written on the door. Okay, so the door's locked. Well, do I have anything that could use on this? Nope. Okay. There's probably another way in, or I just haven't found the way to get in yet. Strange mechanism running through the mills wheel shaft into the building. It seems to be lacking a small piece. This be the small piece. Now the water wheel is working. Okay, well the water wheel is working. I don't really know what that did. Maybe this will open. Nope. Well, I did what I was supposed to do with that at least. Nothing else. The water wheel to do. Okay. Maybe Kyrian's lost. In that hole. That's my guess. Let us see what we're supposed to do. don't really have a whole lot of items to work with here. Those kids ain't the most chatty things in the world. I think they told me everything they're gonna tell me. Hey, maybe not. Maybe they know something about that room that I can get into. Nope, I guess not. It doesn't seem interested, okay? Maybe he is. I found this drawing at the school. Is it yours? That? No. Kyrian painted it a long time ago. The drawing is Kyrian's. There could be a clue here as to his whereabouts. Is this the village? Yes. And the Fearnog's tree in the graveyard. The tree gives me the chills in these nights. On reunions, they got a little they got them little lanterns on it, and it looks like evil eye staring at you. I'm guessing that's the other kid that wasn't saying anything. What's this? That's the burr on the hill. That one up there. You can't get too close. The crooked one sleeps at the bottom. What about these buildings? I don't know. Never seen them before. What's this? That's the crooked one. That's not a snake. That's a pterodactyl. They say a villager defied it, and the next day her house burnt to the ground. They said it was the crooked one, paying her back. That's the house where Kyrian found the treasure. You know how to get there? Sure, it's easy. Solitary house. Okay, that is where we need to go next. Thanks, fellas. Even if you're a weird, not talking kid. It's been so quiet that music actually scared me. I told you they're gonna turn you into a wicker man. A wicker statue sporting a pair of animal horns. Looks like these looks fresh. This must be the house the child was telling me about. Kyrian was here just before he disappeared. Then there's gotta be something in here. A metal trap door. It seems to lead to some sort of basement. I think this basement might have once been housed a library. It looks like it was not burned as badly as the rest of the house. Even so, little remains intact. Remains of books scorched by fire. Most of the pages are ashy or blackened, but the text is illegible. Common carpenter's brace. A tool like this would be useful for drilling holes in woods. Could be useful later. This table has been upended. Ornate chest. Its inside is untouched by fire. Probably opened long after the inferno died. There's a diary inside. 7th 7 August 1801. Words cannot describe the gratitude that I feel for Aunt Marie bequest. May her dear soul rest in peace. This house is just what I needed to still my nerves from the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. 10 September 1801. I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes on the most picturesque customs in our land. 23 September 1801. I found Aunt Marie's diary next to an odd iron disc, but the contents of the diary were appalling. What could have happened to dear old Aunt Marie? What could have happened that dear old Aunt Marie would write such things? The damn place that she speaks of, I must know if it really exists. I am resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before traveling to the Northern Cape, as to not be seen. 25 September 1801. The Abbey was in such a state of decay that it was nearly impossible to find mural paints in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through the gaps in the wall, illuminating the surface of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Marie's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. 10 October 1801. Is this the legacy of Ladesend? I can stand to bear it no more. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and clean our land of our family's curse. Should this fire prove insufficient, may this testimony serve as a warning. Miss Ladesend must have found something abhorrent in our family crypt. If I could find out what it was, I might learn about the Chronomedion. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it would be too late. Alright, well, we need to go to the old Abbey, I guess. To the old Abbey. It's like there's some sort of makeshift bed. Was Kieran sleeping here terribly lonely pace? Probably. He seems like a snotty kid to me. Also seems like a lot of people didn't like him, even though he probably hadn't done anything to him. You always get all the look. You always get all the luck being the village chief's son and all that stuff. They've let you know it's a sign. It's a sign. They're trying to kill you. The Wicker statue is burning. Who did this? Alright, so we're gonna go to the old Abbey and see if we can find anything there. Do the Wicker statue. Yeah, I don't really like that they keep these things hanging around. I also don't like that somebody lit the one that was near you on fire. Especially considering I already think they're about to Wicker Man you. Anything. Got what I think I need for the old Abbey. The old Abbey. I don't see anything here. Man. Let's see. I don't see anything here. Huh? The child that I spoke with earlier seems to have left his mask here. Drawn with some sort of spiked circle. Is it the sun or something else? It's Ultor! And if you've played Saints Row, you know what Ultor is. And why I said it. That's most definitely leading me somewhere. Ooh, cool. Now that there's a hole in the barrel, I just have to push the bottle in a little bit. I already managed to fill it with oil. Let's fill it with oil now. Let's keep chasing that bandana. I mean, that scarf. I can see a lighthouse in the distance. Okay, so now I have the scarf. Red ribbon. I think it was part of the child's mask that was left behind in the hills. I have a red ribbon. I had to try. I was like, hey, Molotov, maybe? Maybe? No, okay, whatever. Check out the lighthouse. Another Wicker Man. What a ghastly custom. Wicker Man in the shape of a hangman. Telling you, man, you might want to leave. No one is answering. Okay, well, no one answered. Go up the stairs. Or can we? Yep, we can go up the stairs. Oh, there's somebody in there. Someone's inside. Maybe I can make some sort of a noise to distract their attention. I don't know what I could possibly do. I don't really have anything to attract their attention with. Thinking I have to go somewhere else. Got a ribbon, some oil, and let's go check out the graveyard. I don't have anything to light this oil with either. That's another problem. If I had some matches, I could think of a few things I could do to get their attention. So we're gonna go back to the village and we're gonna go to the graveyard. Okay, the graveyard. Only in the dark. I can't see anything inside. I would rather not interfere with tradition. I do not quite understand it. Well, nothing in the graveyard. As of yet. Okay. Let's try the lighthouse again. Seriously, those wicker men are pretty flippin' creepy. Oh, how the hell did I miss that? Wide copper pipe runs along the tower to the covered with sea salt and sea. Well, I think somebody heard me. The sounds like it attracted someone's attention downstairs. So let's go see who it attracted. Good evening. Did you happen to be the lightkeeper? My name's Wakefield. Our stranger. And what would he want from me? I am visiting the island of Ellis Moor. The lighthouse caught my eye. And since it's dark, I thought he thought it would be abandoned. Well, it's not. I don't know what kind of accent I want to give this guy. Why is the lamp not? Danger for ships. Don't let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed a ship is in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired. Was there a failure in the lamp's mechanism? Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise in the light room. The clockwork mechanism stopped working and the lamp was off. I had never seen failure like that. I could not get the lighthouse working again. Say you had an accident. What happened? I was checking the lens because the failure looked so very strange, and I was worried. All of a sudden, light must have gone on. I was blinded and see nothing. Fleeting shapes ever since. Oh, so he's blind. That sucks. And nobody else has tried to fix the lamp since. No one in the village is interested. For them, it's more isolated. Ellis Moor is, the better. They do not care about the ships or the accidents. Especially Lord Dunnan. He sees anything coming from the outside of the island as a threat. They're totally gonna worker man me! I see. I understand. You know anything about the disappearance of Lord Dunnan's son? A tragedy it was. A strange one. A tragedy nonetheless. So what was so strange about Kieran's disappearance? I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to keep secrets during the festival. Being as how everyone is afraid of leaving the village those nights. What do you mean? Look, folks around here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from the strange fears. They'll not eat corn, nor drink milk, or they'll dig graves for their mirrors. And of course, they'll avoid standing near Fearnog too long because of it. Though the fiends cannot touch the tree, they are attracted to the smell from its resin. But sure, it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove all of it wrong. Just do not follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways. But have you seen any of the things I've mentioned? Well, I did see a group of people in the village sharing mirrors. Exactly. What do you think would happen if if you unburied them? That a band of goblins would show up in the marsh and steal them? Nothing but nonsense. Might I go upstairs and look at your lighthouse? See the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should like to take a view of the surrounding countryside. Well, I don't think you'll see anything, really, but if you're so interested, yes, I guess you may. What of Kieran's disappearance then? Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy. One thing I'm sure of is that this festival reunion is nothing but a farce, and it would be just so easy to disprove it. So there we go. It's a pleasant conversation there to have with this guy. All right. Why did you ask twice? I just asked him if he could do it. That's weird. Whatever. Looks like the lighthouse electricity battery slot. Oh, hello. There is a problem. Looks like the lamp powered by an electric battery. However, the battery's flat. Okay, so I need to battery. Perhaps I can find a way to recharge the battery. Okay. Well, we got the battery. Look at this. Clockwork mechanism causes the lamp's reflectors to spin. However, I think it's something missing. It could do with some oiling as well. Well, I happen to have some oil. Oh, there's a crack. There's a little hole in the tank where the oil leaks. The mechanism will not work properly unless I fix it, so I need to find something to fix that. Really, I'm not a professor. I mean, a drip of water left unchecked will ruin the mantle. Collecting it small. Cool. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's check out the rest of the place. Not really sure how I would. Oh, I do have an idea of how I would do that, but I don't have how I get in his room. Solitary house. Check that out again. A mailbox. Envelope is very old. The stamp returned, and there's a letter inside. My dear cousin, I am poorly. I ask that you not call upon me here at Ellismore, not now, nor ever again. Please keep Grandma's ring. I believe that she would have wanted you to have it. Your faithful Bridget. And else in this envelope. An envelope. Yeah, I hope. Iron ring. Okay, we have an iron ring. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the iron ring. I know I'm supposed to do something with this thing. This cog. And I get the feeling the cog's used here. But I don't know what to do with the cog. So yeah, let's just keep traveling around. You keep on burning there, buddy. Preferably with me not inside you. Let's try here again. Oh hey, I got a chain. What do I do with the chain? Gonna keep trying things. Oh. Oh, cool. The ring fits perfectly into the chain. I'm sorry to use Bridget's grandmother's ring in such an ill manner. Still, maybe I may be able to get the bicycle. Well, what the heck do I need to make the bicycle work? Thing's fixed now. What was that sound? What indeed? I've been muted for that, wasn't I? I don't know what I was saying. I don't know why the battery works with that. Safety bicycles, I guess I don't understand what they are. I should probably look that up after I'm done with this, just to be sure. Grantland's got a battery dynamo, and yeah. I may be able to provide it with charge. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Manage to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle's cog. Okay then. Oh, another worker man. Hey, wait a minute, that wasn't there. Who's doing this? The Roman statue's been thrown down and replaced with a worker man. There's one on fire, one hanging outside the lighthouse, one at the Dunahan Manor, and one somewhere else, the old Abbey. So there's 4 of them. This is peculiar. Let me put this bad boy back. Lamp is already on. I don't really know what I have to do with the ribbon. Oh, that worked. How did that work? Okay. Maybe it's because I don't know how these things work normally. But apparently, I don't understand how these things are working in this chapter. Because the bicycle made no sense to me for the battery. And that was just a fucking whim. Something's still missing. What's missing? This? Huh. Okay, so I just MacGyvered a lighthouse. The cog was replaced, the missing piece of the mechanism has been replaced, and the mechanism is well oiled, is easily winding, and now back to life. I guess there was a purpose to that. Hey buddy, I fixed your lighthouse. It cannot be! I never thought I would hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. I don't know. You don't know how grateful I am. Well, it's gonna last for maybe an hour, buddy. I'm sorry. For years I've longed to hear those marvelous sounds. Memories of a better time. Oh, I must go. Okay, I must go. I must go. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! rope gave way just as I passed. I didn't even get past it. That's weird. Well, that's working again. Got the old Habby again. There are things that I don't know here. Oh, there's music. I don't know how anything would have changed here. I don't know, I'll give it a once over. Maybe something changed. I don't think it did, though. Oh, that's cool. Oh, hello. The light has revealed a mural painting in stones just as it did for Bridget nearly a century ago. According to the diary, the lighthouse reveals the eyes of the sentinel. Oh, I see it. A pair of evil eyes sees the glitter in the dark. Okay. Okay. I guess that means something. I don't know what, though. Means something to somebody. It just doesn't mean anything to me just yet. Let's get to the village. We haven't been there in a while. Oh yeah, it's just the outside going around. Well, that guy said something about disproving these people, so. I'm not too sure about this, but why the hell did you dig it up, you idiot? Middle of the graveyard stands an old alder tree. Its locals call the Fear Nog. Many lanterns hang from it. I do not know for what purpose. Well then, fine. Don't be sure about it. You know, what was the point of unearthing that? And I don't know. Only dark. I can't hear a thing. Okay, let's look around the town again then. The fuck is that noise? Is it in here? Oh, I heard something. What was that? And the windows are wide open, like there's no care for the school or anything. Did I get the school teacher killed? Ah! What the fuck? Okay, maybe those things are real. Definitely trying to get me to follow him. My, how swiftly he runs. Yeah, well, he went that way. My, how swiftly he runs. Oh, the door's open now. That's great. That's great. That's just fantastic. Yeah. Ornate lever built into the wall. Pull the lever. The fuck? I don't like puppets. I don't like 8-bit puppets either. Celestial bodies made out of paper. A painted man-sized wooden doll representing an old lady. Or wouldn't it be a lady-sized doll then? Presenting the king. I don't like this. Dangerous mask lying on the floor. Thing underneath the mask. An old iron disc, a drawing of a spike with a circle engraved on it. Okay, did I take it? Hollow eyes are boring into me. Took that. I can see a deformed shadow, writhing and fidgeting. I cannot get any. Oh, yeah, buddy, you remember. Man, my niece is really killing my bandwidth. Jesus. Well, that part is done. Another. Egad, now this statue is burning too. Is someone following me? Yes. What was your first clue? I mean, the fact that something just dragged you back to this house and let you in and gave you that should be enough sign that something's wrong. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize. Like, it's getting some serious bandwidth drops here. Ugh. I was not expecting to babysit today. And I don't want to stop, but I'm going to have to stop after this one anyway. At least most of it's going to be good. If I have to replay this for recording purposes, then I will. Okay, I think I have to use this somewhere. Huh, where do I use this? Like, there's something I have to do here that I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's see that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. The hidden entrance is now open and enter I will. I hope I'm getting near the end. I'm actually getting pretty damn hungry. Tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Landison crypt at the bottom, or something Dear God, I'm reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced. I cannot know. I will persevere. No, man, listen to that pang of whatever is telling you to run away. Like, you're having flashbacks here, man. Clearly, there was something down there that tried to grab you. Oh, hello. This coffin's covered in ashes. This coffin does not look quite like the others. Well, okay. Small coffin, half rotted away. Some old pages lay haphazardly on the coffin lid. It is as though they've been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in trembling hand. Okay. Down this unholy burrow, in the fear of the chronomedium, our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dared to enter the lair of the snake and the bird. Each of those men and women cross the path between. They walk through the mist, the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror. And then they return. These are my ancestors. Amongst the dead stones of the chronomedian lie the proud Lancian, reduced to something far worse than dust or ash. Could that blasphemy within the coffin be Aunt Marie's true legend? True legacy? No, I shall not accept this fate for myself. Engraved on the coffin is a badly eroded name is barely readable. Bree. Dear God! What the fuck just happened? Seeker of truth will sacrifice their wisdom. So opens the way where the fear beyond blooms. Your offspring we welcome its hidden threat. Only the light of your sign will carry its purge. No. No. Your God, no. Leave me alone, people. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this island, don't worry. I don't want to be your wicker man. What the fuck? What the balls is happening? I'm not here. You don't see anything. No. Why does it have to be that high? Have I found Carcosa? David? Ooh. Alright, I think that's the end of chapter. I'm in episode 3 of season 2. And all that's left is the season finale. And I would keep going, but I actually got things to do tonight. Well, I have enough time to play it more than likely. But yeah, no, I mean, my bandwidth it just dropped right then. My niece is messing with videos and it's really causing me some frame rate drops. So yeah, hopefully it's not bad. When I go through and edit this to put it up on YouTube. I've been enjoying this. I'm kind of sad it's gonna end next episode, but I really want to know what the fuck did they find, what the fuck did they do, because so far only Wakefield's the only person in this game that seems worth saving, because everybody else has willingly put themselves in these situations. Wakefield's just like, hey, I can't find my buddy, I kind of want to find him, do you know where he went? Of course, now I'm starting to feel less sympathy for him because he has put himself in the situation as well now. But yeah, we got Devitt, who was involved in the original whatever they did. You got his buddies that were involved with that, including Anthony and Andre, I mean Alexander, and whoever the fuck the fourth guy was. You got Father Ernest, who sacrificed who knows how many people to try to get back to where they were. And you got the guy that we just got done dealing with that just completely screwed everybody over too. He put a man down in a hole in the dark and summoned something. I don't know. I'm interested to see where it goes. Anyway, this episode was released in August of 2015, as you can see. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to finding out what's gonna happen. So I'll catch you guys next time. Remember to save often. You'll live longer. Peace.